Hello and welcome to Canguro. Welcome to Canguro English. I'm Christian, and this is another live English class. It's been a while, guys. It's been I don't know, maybe a week, couple of weeks since I've spoken to you. I missed you all. I missed you a lot. I hope that you had a great Christmas and a fantastic New Year. I need to shave my beard. I need to cut my hair. I need to not eat for about 2 weeks. Man, just the past couple of weeks, just a lot of eating and drinking and yeah, crazy. It's 2018. Incredible. So yeah, hello to Marco Shiba, Makam, Umut, Sanket, Tariq, Francesco, Tati, Mbarek, Gosha, Del One Top, great name, Guillermo Muluz, Trang Sifu, Kiwi Sunny, Monge Dithesad, Petrus, Pipatong, Paolo's here, Javier's here, Patricia's here. It's great to have you all back in class. Happy New Year. I'm curious, please tell me your New Year's resolutions. What are your plans for 2018? What do you want to accomplish? What would you like to do this year? Tell me. Hello, Rosie in Perth. Hello, Polish in Brazil. Okay, Patricia wants to give up smoking. I think it's difficult, but I think it's a very good thing to try to do. I think you will feel incredible. I think it's the same with English, right? It's a question of finding your motivation. And when you have that motivation, giving up will be easy. Bidal Hersi Haleder. That's a long name. He or she, they want to improve their English. I think that's a good resolution. Do you want to come and say hi? Come here. Come and say hi to all the people. Say hello.
Hello.
There's all the people on the internet. Okay, go on, crazy child. Go on. Go and see mummy. Luca, what's your New Year's resolution? Is it do you want to play with more toys? Do you want to eat more chocolate? What's your resolution?
I want to eat that.
You can't eat that. That's a camera.
Let's eat the camera.
No, you can't eat the camera.
Yeah.
Come on, off you go. Off you go. Go see mummy. Go and see mummy. Okay, so. Oh my God. Francesco says that maybe he lost his work. Do you mean that you will lose your work, or you want to give up your job? Tell me. Master Shu wants to lose weight. I understand. It's that also is difficult, but hey, if you have the motivation is the key to everything. Dari, hello to Belarus. Tariq wants to go to Australia. Well, that's easy. You just buy the tickets. When you buy those tickets, it will happen. You will go. Eng Khartoum wants to gain money from a master's degree, for a master's degree in engineering. In English, we don't say gain money. We say earn money. Earn. I think it's great to do this. To study is great. And personally, I think it's terrible that education costs money. I think that education is a basic human right. And I think that it should be totally free for everybody to any level. If you want to be an astronaut, an engineer, a builder, it should be totally free. And let's see if I can make English education free in my lifetime for everybody. Hello Yoko, hello. Oh, Kayoko, hello Kayoko in Japan. So lots of you want to master your English. Sifu wants to develop healthy habits, sports and reading. Yeah, I over the past few years I didn't read as much as I would like to, but recently I've started reading more, and I think it's good. It's really good for your vocabulary and great for your imagination as well. Paolo wants to open an ice cream shop in Western Australia. Wow. They love ice cream in Australia because it's really hot. Great challenge, I think. And I think you're Italian, so you can make, really fantastic gelato, creamy. Oh, man. When you have your ice cream shop, I will go there and buy an ice cream. Olga wants to visit Spain this year. Not Spanish, Spain. Well, if you come to Spain, come and see me in Galicia. I'll show you around. We'll have beers. Anna wants to be more adventurous. Anna, maybe you could try doing something which is you say yes to everything. If somebody says, let's have a drink, say yes. If somebody says, do you want to go on holiday to New York? You say yes. If somebody says, let's read the newspaper every day at 8 o'clock, you say yes. You can have a year of saying yes to everything and see where it takes you. Wow, so yeah, some great resolutions here from people. Makam wants to eat more chocolate. Normally people want to eat less chocolate, not more chocolate. Hello to Lenny, Annette. Annette is an Italian in Manchester. Wow. Well, let's have a look. Make money. Well, I don't know if any of you have ever noticed this here in the background, but I'll tell you a little story, okay? Okay. In the past, I worked as a graphic designer. That was my job for many years. From 2000 until 2006. And before that as well, but from 2000 to 2006, I was working as a graphic designer for a company in London. And I worked freelance, okay, freelance. Freelance. Freelance means that you are a contractor. So people pay you to do a job, but you are not an employee. Okay, you're not an employee, you're a contractor. You give people the invoice, you give the company your invoice, and they pay your invoice. But being a freelancer, you have no security, no holidays, no sick pay, and no superannuation. You are responsible for your own business, okay? Now, I was working for a company in London for many years, but for the final year, they had problems paying my invoices. So I would give them an invoice, and then it would take 1 month to pay, and then it would take 2 months to pay, and then 3 months. And then one day they called me and they said, "I'm sorry, but the company has gone bust." Bust. Exploded. The company has disappeared. So I had spent, similar to bankrupt, exactly. It went into administration. Administration is when another company takes over control of the company to pay people who are owed money. So I had spent 12 months of my life working, creating designs every day, 12 months, and then the company disappeared. So 12 months of my life, I was doing it for the money, okay? I was doing it for the money, and and for me, that 12 months of my life without the money, that was wasted time. And at that moment, I realized that I needed to change my life, because when you're doing something only for money, then in the end, your time is not well spent, because what do you have to show for it, right? Here I have an example. This is why I made this, okay? So this is $1 from Zimbabwe. $1. And this is 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollars. Okay? And this is the check that I received after the company disappeared. And it's a check for £43. Okay, £43. For 12 months of my life, I got £43, right? This is paper. This is paper. This is paper. Money is just paper. And now, doing what I do now, making classes on YouTube, teaching here at the school, it's not about money. I don't care about money. If I get paid nothing for what I do, I don't care, because for me, I do it for passion, I do it for love, I do it to help people. And that's how I know that this is the right job for me. Because this, doing things in life for paper, it's a waste of time. So I have this here to remind me that life is too short just to do things for money. So that's why I'm here, and I'm excited for 2018, because I don't know, I've got some things planned. So to start, because I've been talking a lot now, I would like to ask you some questions. I would like to get to know you a bit better. So, please tell me, guys. I have a question for you. Okay. So, what is your most prized possession? Prized. Okay, this word prized, it basically means, what is the thing that you appreciate the most in life, your possession? What is the possession in your life that has the most value to you? For example, if your house was on fire and you could only take one thing, what thing would you take? Now, it's not like, for example, time or money or family. I'm talking about an object. What object is your most prized possession? I'm curious. Dari says her husband. I think that's great. That's great. But, after 20 years of being married, your husband, he can burn. Hi, Pasquale. It's great to have you in class. Okay, so Luciano says his mobile phone. I have to agree. I think I use my phone for hours every day for work and for social media. It's so important to me. I think a mobile phone it's a powerful tool. Paolo says his surfboard and his kite. So obviously, Paolo, you are passionate about this. In fact, I remember the video that you posted on the Facebook group with you and your kite, your surfboarding business. You're an instructor. I think it's a great job. Your laptop. Okay. Again, yeah, it's a powerful tool. Gosha says 10 kilos of coffee. Oh, Gosha. It's so true, man. Coffee. Good decision. Good decision. Lenny says shoes. I wonder, what type of shoes, Lenny? Is there a specific pair of shoes that you love? Can you describe them for me? A computer. Emin says pillows. Why your pillows? Do you have the most comfortable pillows in the world? Actually, it is very difficult to find a good pillow. I have to admit, it's difficult. Marco says a 20 euro note that his grandpa gave him. I imagine that this 20 euros is very special to you, this 20 euros. Maybe it was a present from your grandfather. Tell me more about this. Gennaro says shoes again. Why shoes? I'm curious. Tell me. Master Shoe says passport. Yes, a passport is a very important thing to have, actually, if you want to travel. Pedro says his books. So, Pedro, what is the one book that you would take with you? I'm curious to know. Sanket says, if you're taking your laptop or your phone, don't forget the charger. Sifu says his laptop because he has many hours of 3D animations. Wow, I would love to see some of your animations. Please, why don't you post some of your animation work in the Facebook group so we can see your creativity. So Kiwi Sunny says, a fluffy toy, a Jerry mouse that she got when she was a small kid. Wow. A bottle of champagne, money and jewelry. Okay, Pedro, Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Interesting choice. Big book. It will occupy you for a lot of time. Del One Top would take bitcoins. Okay, so maybe now the bitcoins are worth $15,000 and now they're worth $2. Wait, they're worth $1 million. Okay, wait. Bitcoin is crazy, but what a weird and fantastic thing, right? Okay, next question for you guys. Think about this one. It's a good question. If you were going to change your name, what name would you choose? If you were going to change your name, what name would you choose? I think that if I was going to change my name, I would only make one little change. I would eliminate the H, and my name would be Christian with CR, like Cristiano Ronaldo. Because it's more exotic. I could be a famous writer or a poet with the name Christian with no H. Lenny would be Elena. Or in English, Helen. It's true, Marco. Marco, you have a great name. Okay. So Neo, Daniel, Pietro. Luciano would change his name to Pietro. Pedro would change his name to Alvaro. Monke would be Hiroshi. Esan would change his name to Omid, which means hope in English. And Lenny or Helen would be in her high heels. Pasquale would be Paki. Gosha would be Grzgorsk. Dale would be Dale. Cool name. So Johnny would actually be Johnny because his real name is Piotr. I don't know how to pronounce that. Piotr? Peter? Piotr? Wow. Emin would be Melissa. I knew a girl called Melissa. She was a nice girl. Fazane would be Bita. Patricia doesn't want to change her name. Well, okay. In England, a lot of people would call you Pat, probably. Luch wants to change his name to Cappuccino Commotion. What a great name. Daria would be Darina. Ooh, Darina. Andre would be Andy. Great names. Okay. I'm going to ask you one more question, and then we'll do a bit of English, okay? We'll do a bit of learning in 2018. Okay. Okay, I like this question. Because now is a time to reflect on ourselves, on our characters, on the good things and bad things about us, right? So I think this question is good. What is your worst habit? What is your worst habit? I think for me, my worst habit is procrastination. Procrastination is when you do something later that you should do now, or you put things off until the future. It's like, really, today I need to be planning for the children because the children are coming back next week. I need to start planning the children's classes here at the school, but I'm procrastinating a little bit. I'm leaving it until tomorrow. In Spain, the famous mañana. This is a great word. This is a noun, but it's also a verb, to procrastinate. Great word. Is there a similar word in your country? Tell me. Okay. Procrastination. Well, there you go. Sifu Setif. We are brothers in procrastination. Fabrizio says smoking. Well, you're not going to give up until you're ready to give up. So just find that motivation. You can do it. Kiwi Sunny says getting up late. Yeah. I wish that I could be a morning person, but it's just, my DNA is not morning person DNA. Gosha says waking up in the middle of the night and listening to English podcasts. In the middle of the night? Wow. Well, did you know that now there is a bit of a fashion, a trend, for people to sleep in two parts? Because apparently the human body is not adapted to sleeping continuously throughout the night. We feel better if we sleep a little bit and then we wake up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock and do some things, and then we go back to bed and sleep a few more hours. It's sleep in two parts. Apparently it's really good for you. So you do this, Gosha. You sleep a little bit, you wake up, you listen to some podcasts, and you go back to bed. Do you do this every day? Is this a habit for you? I think some very famous people slept like this. I think that, what's the name of the guy? It's going to come to me. Beep, 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 beep. What's his name? Oh my God. I can't think, my brain is mush. Anyway, there are lots of famous people who slept in two parts like this, so. Dari stresses too much about little things. Yeah. I think stress is a problem for a lot of people. And for myself as well, you know. I think the thing to remember is that stress is all in your mind. You know, there's nothing physical in this world that can make you stressed. Stress is your internal process. It's your reaction to things, right? So just try to remember that. YouTube advice doesn't make plans for the future. Well, Marco is too compassionate. That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. We need more compassion in this modern world, really. People just only care about themselves. It's a disease. Prejudice, yeah. We have to get rid of these things. Procrastination in French, procrastinare in Italian. Okay, well, I should be a life coach. No, I would be a terrible life coach. Okay. I'm super excited as well because I know exactly what my first podcast is going to be about. I have decided on the content and I've started writing the first podcast. So I'm super excited. I don't know the technicalities. I don't know how to launch a podcast, but I hope to have a podcast online next week. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. I thought that let's do some English now. Let's refresh some basics a little bit. So I thought that we could study some adjectives, okay? And we're going to use our internet, our telephones, our laptops to look for synonyms. We're going to use a thesaurus, okay? So let's imagine some adjectives, okay? So for example, I have this book here, which has some sentences, and we have to insert the best adjective. Okay, so okay, so here's the sentence, guys. The something elephant poacher. Hey, Crab. Hey, Crabby. Happy New Year, Crabby. The something elephant poacher crept towards his something prey. So we need two adjectives. Now, the first thing is, we don't want an adjective for elephant. We want an adjective for poacher. But the question is, what is a poacher? Does anybody here know what a poacher is? I'm curious. And no, it's not a person who boils eggs, in water with vinegar. Does anybody know what an elephant poacher is? Okay, Johnny, it's similar to a hunter. I mean, yes, they are a type of hunter. But yes, Anna, you're getting closer. They are an illegal hunter. But that's not the full thing, okay? That's not the full explanation. A poacher is a person who kills animals to take a product from the animal. So maybe you want the horn of the rhinoceros, or you want the tusks of the elephant. Exactly, Juan, furtivo. Or maybe you want the fur or the skin of the animal. So number one, yes, it's illegal. And number two, you don't want to eat the animal. You want to take its products. That is a poacher. Bad, bad people. Okay. Now the second question is, what is this verb, crept? Who can tell me what the infinitive creep, what does it mean to creep? Who can describe creeping? Yes, it's the past tense of creep, but okay, very good, Anna. A synonym would be to sneak. To sneak, but who can describe what it means to creep? Very nice. Palma. I don't know if your name is Palma, Roma. Cyrillic. I need to learn to read the Cyrillic alphabet. Okay. Go towards something slowly. Exactly. To creep. Like this. Creep, creep. Okay, Gennaro says it's braccionere in Italian. How was my Italian, huh? Braccionere. Yes, to go quietly. To go quietly. Exactly, that's to creep. Okay, good. So he creeping towards... Now, the final word is pray. What is pray? Now, this is with an E. With an A, it's pray. Yes, to pray or to pray. Okay, to pray. But this is with an E. There are two types of animals. We have a predator. A predator animal is an animal that eats other animals. And the prey is the animal that gets eaten. Predator and prey. So, we need two adjectives. Okay? So, Gosha says dangerous and poor. Okay. Dangerous and poor. Okay. Okay, Anya says, how do you know that we don't know these words? Well, I think that I have been teaching people for so many years that I know which words are not common. I know which words are more likely to be not known by the students. Okay. Okay, so yes, exactly, monje. It's presa. Animales presa is prey. Patricia says innocent. The innocent. Innocent prey. Okay, whoops. Of course. Innocent. Innocent prey. Ooh, naive. Oh, I like this one. Naive. Oh, he's cruel. Cruel. Okay. Very nice, Johnny. Armed. Unaware. Very nice. Oops. Okay, so 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to use telephone to go onto thesaurus.com. Thesaurus.com. Okay, it's a great website. Okay, can you see that? Thesaurus. Thesaurus in English is a dictionary of synonyms. Okay, so let's look at cruel, because it's a great word, cruel. Let's look at some synonyms of cruel. Okay, wow, pitiless. What a great word. Pitiless, a person who has no pity. But bloodthirsty. Oh my God, that's a great one. Bloodthirsty. Thirsty for blood. I want you all to really, you can use a thesaurus to explore new vocabulary. Okay, and it will make you feel super like poetic when you speak. What about this? Barbarous. Barbarous, like barbarians. And yes, barbarians are called barbarians because of beards. I will be talking more about the relationship between barbarians and beards in a future class. And no, I'm not a barbarian. Ooh, greedy. Well, I mean, look at some of these words. Callous. What a great word. Callous. Callous is like a person who has no feelings or emotions. No, they don't care about the consequences of their actions. Okay, what about this? Innocent. Let's have a look at some synonyms for innocent. Innocent. Okay, what a great website. Okay, thesaurus.com. Wow, Patricia. Sanguinary. So many great adjectives coming here from you guys. Weak, merciless, wow, ruthless, harsh, incredible. Okay, innocent. What about this? Man. Okay, well, I think some of these are to describe a prey animal. Well, okay, angelic. Like an angel. Yes, callous is like cold-hearted. Callous. Kalos. Pure. Or what about virginal? No, not virginal. Okay. Unimpeded, pristine. Okay, there's a great word. Pristine. Pristine. Angelic, yeah. Well, what about this? Adorable. It's adorable. Now, I want to just talk for 1 little minute about this verb, creep. Okay? So creep means to do this, right? To sneak. Now, this word is actually really popular in modern culture to talk about when you go around quietly and take someone's girlfriend or boyfriend, right? Which is not good. Or to describe a person who is in a relationship who goes around seeing other men or women, right? Because you have to creep around. And in lots of popular music, we have this word, to creep. So there's a song in the top 40, which has this this verb in it, to creep. Okay, and I want to play it for you. Now, what is the name of the guy who sings the song? Okay, oops. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. What's the song? The song is this song. Okay? Do you know this song? The artist is called Charlie Puth. Okay? Okay, Charlie Puth, and the song is called How Long? Now we're going to listen to what he says, okay? In the chorus. Just for show. My voice is just like his. I just wanna know, has this been going on? You hear this? He says, you've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. So she calls him baby. Oh, baby, I love you, baby. But she's creeping around. Listen to it again. I'm going to rewind it a little bit, okay? Okay, here we go. Not yet. Not yet. We have to wait for the chorus. Okay? Lots of popular music talks about creeping. It's a fashionable word. Anyway. Okay. So, well, it's not necessarily cheating. It's maybe with the intention to cheat. I think the line is a bit blurry here about this. Okay, so unfortunately, I started this class a little bit late, but now it's 2:00 and I have to go because I must stop procrastinating and do some work and plan my podcast. I'm excited about my podcast. I think the first episode will be really interesting. And in 2018, you will see a lot more of me. And that could be a good or a bad thing, depending on whether you like my classes or not. But one thing is certain, next time you see me, I will not have my winter beard. I will be young and beautiful again. So listen, please, if you're not connected with me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, come on. Let's get involved. Social media. You can share your stories and your videos and learn with me every day. And everything that I do will always be free. I'm never going to try to sell you anything because money is just paper. Okay, so yes, I love you guys. You're the best students in the world, and I can't wait to spend the next 12 months doing amazing things with all of you. So lots of love, and I'm Christian. This is Canguro English, and I'll see you in class. Bye, guys. Bye.